Something else that I get asked often is what should I be putting on my Instagram highlights? So this is super easy. I like to literally only have 3 highlights for business profiles because it just makes it easy and nobody's going to look at like 10 different highlights. It's just a waste of your time and effort. And having 3 is easy to maintain. If you ever have updates or you get more reviews, you want to add them, update them, etc. So the first one that I recommend is always your business and your appointment policies. Now, this is really good for any ideal client who's looking to book you. They could just click on the policies and see how your appointments work, any information about your business, the payments that you take, how far out they should schedule an appointment, any rescheduling fees or cancellation policies, if you offer refunds, if you don't, literally everything to the T should be on here. That way, if anybody has questions that have to do with that, you can honestly just refer them to your highlight. It's not rude to do, trust me, because the more booked you get, the less amount of time you have. And you just want to make sure that everything is here for them to see. That way, if there's any discrepancies when they go to book, at least you know that you are covered because you do have it posted and they might have just overlooked it, right? So I'm going to drop 2 links below for business and appointment templates for you guys if you don't already have this. The second one is frequently asked questions. So this one is super, super important. Obviously, let's say you're a permanent makeup artist, right? And you get a frequently asked question of, what inks do you use? That would be a question to put in here. Obviously, it's not part of the appointment policies, but it might be something that you get asked a lot. Or aftercare, right? What's the most frequently asked question that you always get by people that you could stick on here? That way, if anybody else has that question, they could find it on here without having to bother you. Just make your life so much easier by putting stuff available for current clients and potential clients, right? So that's the second highlight. And the last highlight that I recommend is your reviews. If you have a Google profile, use your Google reviews, or if you've ever gotten text messages or DMs from your clients after you have serviced them, go ahead and make a highlight exclusively for your reviews. This is super important because people will gravitate towards you if they know that people have already had a pleasant service with you. It's like online referrals, right? People want to make sure that you're credible, that you're real, that you offer, services just like the ones that you do post. And the best way to do that is to have actual client feedback. So that's important. And the reviews one is one that you're constantly going to be updating. So every single client that sees you should be leaving you a review. Once they leave you that review, I would content batch maybe once a week, and all of your new reviews I would update on there. Instagram does have like a limit to how many highlights you should do. Highlights, things in your highlights that you should have, like images. So obviously, if you get to a point where your highlight is full for reviews, you want to go ahead and start taking off the oldest reviews and leaving everything that is most recently.